Oh, hello there. This is Mrs. Tromans here, the cook at Haden Hill House. Lovely to see you. You've just arrived in time for me to start making the Christmas pudding for Stir Up Sunday. Stir Up Sunday is the Sunday before the first Sunday of Advent. So that's where we actually make the Christmas pudding, and we put all the ingredients in. We get people to come in and make a wish, because it's very difficult to stir the Christmas pudding. It's a big thick mixture, so we always need some help. So maybe later I'll ask Mrs. Sims, our housekeeper, and she can come and help me make the Christmas pudding. All the different ingredients are all set out here in front of me on the table, so I'll just put them in one at a time. First of all, put all the fruit in. That's sultanas, raisins and currants. Then we have brown sugar. And we put that in with the fruit. The next ingredient is the flour. Mix the flour and put that in as well. There's lots of ingredients now in the bowl. And then we've got some suet here. Put the suet in. And then on this little saucer we've got mixed spice, we've got nutmeg and salt. So I'll put that in as well. There we go. Oh, it's smelling lovely now. And then we have the rind from half a lemon, which is just there, which I've grated up, and some candied peel, and we put that in as well. This is all the dry ingredients that we put in first. It smells really, really nice. There you go, and that all goes in there. Lovely, ready to start stirring. There we go. Now we need 2 eggs. There's one. We had these fresh from the farm. So those are come fresh from the farm today. And mix, because you mix your dry ingredients and then you have to mix the wet ingredients. So you've got your eggs in there and mix it all up. Then the other wet ingredient that you could put in is brandy. So you put 2 tablespoons of brandy in the mix, and the brandy, there we go, 1, 2. The brandy helps preserve the mixture, so this is why we can make it so far in advance, because by the time Christmas comes this will be absolutely beautiful. All the fruit and the brandy and the sugar have all worked together and made a lovely Christmas pudding. If you don't want to use brandy, you don't have to. You can also use milk. So again, just 2 tablespoons, like we did before with brandy, just 2 tablespoons of milk, and you just drop those into the mix. So if you don't want to use the brandy, you can use the milk. Another important ingredient in Christmas puddings, well in our Christmas pudding here anyway, the Christmas pudding tradition, is putting in a sixpence. There we go, there's our sixpence. And we have the sixpence, we put that in the mix, and then it just gets mixed in like that. And then when it's in the pudding, it'll all be sort of set in the pudding, and then on Christmas Day, whoever gets the sixpence gets to keep it. Mrs. Sims, if you'd like to come across now, you can make a wish for Stir Up Sunday.
Oh, Mrs. Tromans, it smells delicious in here. I can't wait to eat some of this lovely pudding. Let me find, oh yes, I'll find my spoon here. I'll make a wish. Yes, that'll do nicely. I feel quite hungry now. I shall let you get on with it, Mrs. Tromans.
Now it's my turn to make a wish for Stir Up Sunday. This is the best part of it really. Lovely tradition where you just give it a stir Right, so now it's all mixed up, the next bit is to put it in the bowl. So you get a pudding bowl like this and grease it with either butter or lard, and then you put a little bit of greaseproof paper at the bottom to stop it sticking, and then tip the mixture, all of the mixture, into the bowl and press it down. Now once that's all pressed into the bowl, get some greaseproof paper, cut it just a little bit bigger than the top of the bowl. But the important thing is not to put it on like that, but to fold it in the middle like that, because the pudding will rise, and if it's got the fold, it'll expand into the fold and it won't rip. The last part is putting the cloth on the top, and you can use a hanky or an old pillowcase, cut off an old pillowcase or an old sheet. The important thing to do is, again, like you do with the greaseproof, is to put a fold in the cloth like that, because the pudding will rise as it cooks. And get your string and put it under the lip of the pudding basin like that. It's a bit fiddly, you can do it, and then tie it tight. And then the last part, once you've done the string underneath, is you make a little handle, because otherwise you won't break. This will go into a saucepan of boiling water, and you need a handle so that you can get it out of the saucepan. So I've doubled the string and just tied it either end, either side, look, and that will make a nice easy handle so that you can get it out of the boiling water in the saucepan. Now that's all done, I'll take this down to the kitchen and take it down to my maid down there, and we'll start to boil this. It needs boiling for 10 hours. You can do that in one go if you want to, or you can do it a couple of hours a day or whatever, as long as it's 10 hours. And then on Christmas Day, it needs to boil again for another 2 hours, and it'll be really scrummy for Christmas Day. Merry Christmas.